Time is running out to find survivors in the rubble of the earthquake in Turkey, now that the first critical 72 hours have passed. But there have still been some miracles. This little girl was found alive alongside her father, who, as they were loaded into an ambulance, whispered, "I love you all." And in the Turkish city of Malatya, a man was found alive who had been trapped under concrete for 65 hours. But the losses are staggering. Many victims were refugees who fled the civil war in Syria. Turkish and Syrian survivors in the Turkish city of Antakya were still waiting Wednesday for their loved ones to be rescued after their apartment buildings collapsed. They sat by a fire trying to keep warm. This woman said, "Our building has been destroyed for 3 days. There are many people under the rubble. I also have a mother and a brother under the rubble. Another is hoping for a miracle. My mother, father, and brother are under the rubble. I am waiting for them. There's been no sound from them for days." This man says they can hear the voices of victims, some of them children, still alive in the rubble. They're still waiting for rescue squads to come and help free them. This woman in Elbistan says, "3 people from my family are trapped under the rubble. One of them is here. We ran away." This drone footage shows the devastation in Syria. Some buildings have been completely destroyed, while others seem to show no damage at all. Some buildings in rebel-held areas of Syria were already weakened by repeated aerial attacks from Syrian and Russian warplanes during the civil war. The government says about 300,000 people have been left homeless by the quake, some forced to sleep in cars or tents in the sub-zero temperatures. Syria is receiving almost no international help, but aid organizations are trying to provide blood, clothes, and blankets. Turkish President Erdogan is under fire for his government's handling of the disaster. Touring the damage, Erdogan acknowledged shortcomings in emergency response efforts, which he blamed on bad weather and damage at a local airport. An Operation Blessing assessment team is on the ground. The ministry is preparing to distribute thousands of blankets and solar lanterns to those without homes, heat, or power. The final death toll from Turkey and Syria will probably not be known for weeks because of the sheer amount of rubble. Gary Lane, CBN News.